Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So last week we had a trivia question. I know two people answered it, and that I didn't get. So I'll sit there and I'll ask for you guys to sit there and send your name. There's two people, I'll award both people. But the question was, what is a bet called that you only cost $5 and it covers 5 numbers? And that is a world bet. W-O-R-L-D, world bet. And it is the 7, and it's also the horn bet. The cool thing about having that as a startup, as you're throwing, is that if you roll a 7, it resets your horn bet. And a lot of times 7s get thrown, people are adjusting their dice. I mean, if you're going to throw a 7, the perfect time to throw a 7 is during your opening roll. And it's so you can make adjustments, it's not going to kill you, but definitely a world bet. 5 numbers, $5. It resets when you hit the 7, so that you won't get paid out on the 7. You'll just get reset up on the 7 again, and also on your horn. We will be in Vegas Friday around noon. We'll be staying at Ellis Island. I have some friends coming with us. We will be definitely downtown on Saturday. Going to go to that free concert that they are going to be giving away at Fremont Street, Dokken. If you're an 80s person, you probably remember Dokken. If you're not an 80s person, you probably don't remember Dokken. But anyhow, I'll be there. If you want to sit there and roll, sit there and leave me a message, dicesetters@gmail.com. One thing I haven't said very much about is the one thing people try to do, and that's leave with money at the craps table. There is one bet in mind that, man, if you can sit there and do it, I would do it. But there are some crap tables that do not have this bet. I've talked about it before. It is called the all, tall, small. All, tall, small is, just like it says, the all, which is all the numbers but 1, which is 7. Small would be the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tall would be the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you can roll all those numbers without the 7, you're going to sit there and win some money. Each one has its own category, the small or the tall, 35 to 1. Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 32. It all depends on where you're playing. But the biggest one is the all. That can range from 120 to 1 to 150 to 1. So you figure a buck wins you $1.50. That's pretty good. The last time I was at a table that did have those, the all, tall, small, it was a bouncy table. I sat there and went ahead and made it anyways. When you're playing a bouncy table and you are dice setting very, very hard, because the dice tend to be manipulated, and you'll make the landing, everything will be fine up until it settles down, and it's going to be very hard. So if you want to do it, you're playing at a bouncy table, you're playing at Westgate, you're playing at any of the stations, bouncy table. If you're playing at Golden Nugget, bouncy table, keep them low. And if that's not going to sit there and fix it, then you're going to have to sit there and just roll them. There's 2 different ways of doing the dice. The first set is just you pick it up and you're rolling it for it to land, bounce, hit. The other one is when you actually roll it, and rolling it is basic that rolling it so that it rolls all the way down the table. That's the only advice I can give you if you have a bouncy table. You will hit the all, tall, small. Guarantee it, because I've done it before on a bouncy table. Is it hard to do? Very, very hard to do. So if you want to do that, try a table that's not so bouncy. But anyhow, this is how you win the all, tall, small. If you want to sit there and win the all, tall, small, I'll give you all the things to do the all, tall, small. In fact, a year ago, I posted some of the video I'm showing now. Same concept, but I'm actually adding an extra ingredient in it. So let me explain to you. My favorite dice set right now is the 3-6, 5-6. And I throw it just like you're looking at it right there in front of you. 3-6, 5-6. And the way I throw it, I have a video on it, but to make it easy for you, is just right down the center seams, 2 fingers, and then the middle finger just as a brace. and you want to try to throw it without any rolling on it at all. About medium height, you don't want a big rainbow, but that's how you're going to sit there and roll this one. You want to sit there and have it stop approximately, through here. You might have to back it up a hair or go forward some, but approximately right here is where you want it to hit. So this right here, this is my favorite die set right now, and everyone's got a favorite die set. This one keeps me from those bad sevens, as long as I keep my head in the game. This will roll a 5 and 6 and an 8. It'll roll 5s like there's no tomorrow. So when you were trying to do the all tall small, if we have one die set, we know that you're going to hit 3 numbers. For sure, you're going to have 3 numbers. Why do we just sit here and just keep on rolling this over and over and over again, trying to get all of these numbers, including the 11, the 12, and the 2 and the 3? What would make better sense is to incorporate different multiple die sets. This one is good for the 5, 6, 8. And of course there's other ones that will get you the rest of the numbers. There is nothing more frustrating than when you're trying to do the all tall small. You're one away from the all, you're one away from the tall, and you just can't roll that. Most time it's a 12, most time it's a 2. So doing these different die sets right here, it's going to make your chances of getting the all tall small even greater. Because if I can roll this one and then go to the split 2, then go to the split 3, then go to the, you want to call it side by side 6, and then continue on, the only problem I would have is trying to remember where you're at. But if you have somebody there to help you and you sit there and tell them ahead of time what you're going to do, they can at least keep track of at least the last one that you rolled. This one here, I showed you just exactly how how to roll it. You want the ones facing out toward you, and each one is, you can make it how you like to roll it, but this is how I like to do it. When you go to the split 2s, it really doesn't matter which way it's split. It doesn't really matter which way which 2 that you use on the left, which 2 you use on the right, just as long as they're split, a V shape, just like that. And you're going to do the same thing. But there's one little thing. You're going to take this die set and you're going to pull it down once. And then you throw it this way. The reason why is this keeps it from double pitching. Double pitching means this one goes this direction and that one goes that direction. And that one folds up and you have a 7, a 7, a 7, and a 7. You don't want that. You want to stay away from the 7s. So to stay away from the 7s, when you're throwing this one, and this one, is once you set the dice, just pull back on it and change it to 1 down. Same thing with this one. Here goes your 3. You can throw it this way. You can throw it this way. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which die is on which side. The only thing on this one, same thing. Once you set it, you're going to want to sit there and pull it down. That keeps you from double pitching. 2 fingers on the side, middle finger just for support, no rotation. And the final one I would do is the staggered 6, however you want to say it. And again, it absolutely does not matter which way it is, as long as they're staggered. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. Just staggered. And then same thing with this one. You're going to sit there and flip it down once. Keeps you from double pitching. And then you're going to sit there. Small rainbow. You don't want anything knocking out the satellites. And then you're going to sit there and go back to your 3, 6, 5, 6. And that's the way I would do it. That's the way I've done it before in the past. This one I know is good for 3 numbers. This one I know is good for 3 numbers. This one I know is good for 3 numbers. And 3 numbers. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12. And we only have to sit there and hit 10. Not bad. If you guys have any other comments or any other suggestions on the easier way to sit there and hit the all tall small, man, put them out there for us all to share. And this is what, this is how I do it. It's fun. It's exciting. When I sit there and do it, I make sure that my money is up here for at least three throws. I make a short game of it. I take my money down. then the only thing I have will be my all tall small. There are some casinos that you're okay to sit there and have $1 on the small, $1 on the tall, dollar, you know, however you want to do it. There are some casinos, like the Station Casino, some of them sit there and require $5. And most of the time I think the max, I think, is a quarter. I think, because, yeah, if you hit it with a quarter, man, you're pretty good. But I think the max, at least in Westgate, I think it's a quarter or 50 bucks. I think it's a quarter, because I was doing that one time. But anyhow, that's how you sit there and win the all tall small. Tell me what you guys think. Definitely better odds. It'd be like a lottery ticket. You know, if you have one, your odds are small. But if you have 4 of them, your odds become, you know, easier to manage. And that's what this is doing. We know what this hits and what that hits. So with using this array, hopefully, if you go through this twice, you'll only be a 3 or 4 numbers from hitting your all tall small. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely we'll see you next week. And if you're in Vegas and you see me on the strip, or you see me wherever I'm at, please stop, say hi. I also have bracelets to give out, lucky bracelets. They say Dice Setters on it on YouTube. And it's just a way for me to get my channel out there, so people know, you know, who I am. And that's about it. Have a good one, guys, and stay safe, and hope to see you in Vegas.